Hey, what's going on, everybody? 757 U Series back with another 1/400 scale model unboxing, and this time we're doing a double unboxing of the Legacy Jets American Eagle Embraer 175 and the United Express Embraer 175. First off, I do want to give a big time thank you to Final Approach Collectables for these, just because I wound up winning these in their Instagram giveaway. Which was done a couple weeks ago, and then they reached out to me saying that I won the giveaway. So really happy, and I really can't thank them enough for giving me these two models for free. So again, thank you very much, Final Approach Collectables. You guys are awesome, and again, can't thank you all enough for this. So this is the first time I've had any Legacy Jets models. They also did that Velo 7.3. They also did the AirTran A through 20, which looks pretty cool. Wouldn't mind actually picking up that because that's a really interesting plane. Never seen an AirTran through 20, only their 7.3s and their 717s back in Philly. But they only had those 320s for a very short stint when they leased them from Ryan International. I think they allowed them to go to the West Coast destinations before the 7.3. But I'm sidetracking big time. But again, I already opened these up and seen them before, and they're truly phenomenal. Legacy Jets did such a good job on these things. They're awesome. And the other thing that they do have, I already have them out just because you got to screw them in. These Legacy Jets 175s even come with stands, which are really cool. So all metal stand here. So this one's an American Airlines Embraer, and then limited edition 1/4 scale, and then it's going to be the exact same thing for the United one here, Embraer, United Airlines, and then limited edition 1/4 scale in their Legacy Jets. So again, it's really nice, good quality stands. Again, you screw it in here, and yeah. So again, enough of me rambling here. We'll go ahead and open up both of these aircraft. So on American fan, love American. We're gonna go with this one first. So whip out the aircraft here. So this is what the stand would come in, this little plastic baggie. And then it also does come with a collector's card, which I didn't open up yet. But it does give you which one it is. So 45 of 250, manufacturer date, and then all the information about it here as well. So really cool that Legacy Jets did do this. So we'll put this stuff over here, and then we'll pop open the aircraft. So here it is, looking absolutely incredible. I mean, they really did such a good job on this thing. I mean, this thing is basically flawless. So again, we're gonna go ahead and get closer views of this soon, but let's go ahead and unbox that United one here now. So again, box is a little bit different on each one. Again, this obviously has the globe, and the other one had the red, white, and blue in there. Again, same thing over here. You do have that collector card here. 89 of 250 here as well. It gives you your registration, 2D image of the aircraft, and then all your information once again. So it would be nice to kind of display these with the cards on display or anything like that. Obviously, I'll probably use these for an airport eventually, whenever I get an airport again. But again, here's the bag that the stand came in. Go ahead, pop it out, and here is the aircraft, looking absolutely incredible. It just looks so nice. So we'll go ahead, get some closer views up here for you all, and we'll get everything boxed up here. All right, everyone, we got everything unboxed here. So let's go ahead and go into detail here. We'll look at the American one first, so we'll move United out of the way as well, and we'll also bring the stands over just in case. So first one for the American 175. So this one is an Envoy one. I made sure to look up registration, make sure it is an Envoy. If I can get this thing to focus here, that would be fantastic. And there we go. So we have the American Eagle titles right up there. You have your boarding door, and then you also have your One World logo. And then you have your new 175 winglets here. Again, I think those ones look pretty darn cool compared to the old ones. Took a while to get used to looking at those things, but really cool looking. November 213, November for the registration. Flip it to the front here. Again, flawless, everything looks perfectly fine. Go to the other side here. Forward cargo bin door, aft cargo bin door. Then you have your service doors on this side here as well. You have your APU back there, And then you also have your stand hole here, because again, this thing does come with a stand. It does give you your logo for Legacy Jets. You got your main gear door, sorry, your nose gear doors up there as well. So yeah, really just such a solid aircraft just for the size of it. I mean, they really just knocked this thing out of the park. I mean, this thing is just gorgeous looking for the size of it. Again, the coloring on it, detail, perfectly fine, no defects I can find, at least I can find. But again, it was kind of a shock when they definitely did make these things, because you know, it was just Gemini doing the 175s, and then all of a sudden you saw the photos of these and they're like, holy crap, this thing looks absolutely insane. I don't know if I was ever going to probably buy them, but I probably should have, because just seeing how these things look. And then we have the United one here. Again, you got the United Express titles. Their slogan right there, which I always forget. It's like uniting people, connecting the world, or something like that. This one is a Mesa aircraft, soon to be Republic because of the Mesa and Republic merger. But you got your Star Alliance logo up there, your boarding door. November 85320, then the American flag, and then you have that very nice United tail right over there. You got the blue winglets, the blue engines, all that. Front view of this aircraft, again, completely perfect, no flaws whatsoever. Going to the other side, the slogan again with the Star Alliance logo, forward cargo bin door, as well as the aft cargo bin door back there. Flip this over, again, you got the stand hole, the logo for Legacy Jets, and then you have your nose gear doors right up there. Again, just really, really nice looking planes here. I mean, they just did such a good job on these things. Now, what we'll also do, we'll go ahead and put the stands on these things. So again, can't do the Gemini stands because they're like a triangular stand here. So if I can actually see, here we go. And then here it is on the stand, looking very nice. And we'll do the exact same thing here for the American one. So again, it's pretty cool that they gave you a stand for the little 175s. I mean, it's pretty neat that they did that for you. Yeah, you just don't really see that too often when it comes to like smaller jets. Again, you see it with the NG, with their collector series, with their Ultimate Collector series, with their wide bodies, and the 75s, I've noticed. But you just don't see it too much with a regional jet where they get you a stand. So this is going to look really nice with a display, which I currently have in my apartment. So I'll have these displayed out for the time being. But we'll go over some information about the American Eagle and the United Express here. So since it's an Envoy aircraft, they have their crew bases, I should say, because they're not really hubs. Crew bases in Chicago, O'Hare, Dallas, Miami, and Phoenix. And I believe Envoy is opening a crew base in DC. They currently have 43 E-170s in service with 136 E-175s in service with 35 more on order. Obviously, we're going to talk about the 175. They got 12 first class seats, 20 main cabin extra, and 44 regular economy for a total of 76, which again is your typical two-class regional jet in America, besides the CRJ 700 and soon to be CRJ 450. Can't forget that thing. And then the Mesa one, they have their crew bases in Houston and then Washington Dulles, and then their fleet consists of just the E-175 itself. Two different versions though. They have 31 with a 70-seat configuration, and then they also have 29 in a 76-seat conversion. I'm assuming this has to do with the scope clause with their pilot contracts. We're dealing with the amount of regional jets they can have. I don't know exactly with this registration if this is a 70-seater or if this is a 76-seater. But the 31 with the 70 seats have 12 first class seats, 32 premium economy, and then 26 regular economy, whereas the other 29 that seat 76 have a total of 12 first class, 16 premium economy, and then 48 regular economy. So a little bit of a difference between there. It's just a difference of seats, but again, it's all about that scope clause with what they can do. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Again, if you get a chance to pick up these Legacy Jet 175s, I highly recommend it. These things are really cool looking. I think they did such a good job on them. They're well worth it. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for some more videos coming out soon, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.